it going, everyone? So the underlying premise of my presentation today is basically this, that the expectations that consumers bring to bear on our industry are set by their experiences with brands that exist outside of our industry. And my particular slice of this conversation today is around the context of message, the context of experience, the convergence of platform and system, and the convergence of experience, as well as then how the consumer fits within this. So let's get started. Context. It's a very chewy word. Let's go to the definition. It goes something like this. A series of events or circumstances combined with information, terms and terminology, sufficient of which to give me an understanding of the event or the circumstance. It is a tautological, right? Very circular. So let's do what Justice Holmes did when he was sitting in the U.S. Supreme Court and trying to define obscenity. He says, I cannot define obscenity, but I know it when I see it. And so let's look at this picture here. Creepy, eerie, palpable sense of unease because it's just simply not in the proper context. It's in the desert. It's not within Mardi Gras. It's not within a Halloween parade. How about this one? Walking in Milan, and all of a sudden you turn a corner and a mime. Ciao, right? The context is completely odd. It creates this unease. How about this, though? This is similarly interesting, but it's approachable because the context obviously is a stage. So it's been framed out. And of course we have this. Again, sort of a designed experience, if you will, a designed performance, but it's all choreographed and juxtaposed imagery to be able to give a sense of understanding because the stage is the proper context. So we can sort of sense balance in whatever the message is. And this concept around designed experience is inextricably linked to context because we can control context. We can design around context. We can make sure the message, the data, the content we display is in the proper context. And this idea of design, companies like Dwell Insights and the Four Seasons have conducted studies with high net worth individuals, and they said, what do you think about design? How do you think about it? What does it make you feel like? Well, it gives me a sense of peacefulness. It makes me more efficient. It gives me a sense of calm and personalization. These are very positive emotions, and you can design to that. We should all be so lucky that we have done something so well with controlling the context by which we display information, like Apple, that they will tattoo it on the back of our neck. And of course, it all started with this. Basically an iPod, but now it's an iPhone. But they control the experience through this device. And it's really about convergence as well, because it's a platform convergence. So here they're controlling from an email message selling a new iMac to having me go to the web and look at that, to having me go to a retail environment and buy that. I feel good spending $4,000 in the store because I have a sense of calm, because the experience has been designed properly in the proper context. But it's convergence of platform. It's convergence of message from email marketing, convergence of going to iTunes, convergence of training. So I'm greeted with a friendly face and a knowledgeable sales associate in an Apple store. And they're designing that. So convergence. They're taking convergence to a new level. What does this mean? Let's go to the picture again. This is neural network. It's personal to me, processing information. I see this conference and participate in it different from you. But also, this is a social network. One person's Twitter streams, sitting there, open to the world, but it's also personalized. Just like my brain is personal to me, your brain is personal to you. This device, this experience can be personalized to me through, this social network can be personalized to me through this device. And what Google has shown is this, that you design to this smartphone first, whether it's a Droid, whether it's an iPhone, whatever. You design to this first, because 80% of all searches that are spontaneous are started with a smartphone. 44% of those are going to be goal-driven. And here's the other interesting thing. Follow the pink icon. It is used with other devices. And so we have sequential use of device, and we have simultaneous use of device. So responsive web is huge. I can design to this, it morphs to the iPad, and it moves to a bigger screen when I go on an iMac, let's say. And that doesn't have to involve the consumer doing anything else but going to the same web address or same platform. So it's really about a convergence of time and space and information through this screen. News events, any news event of any significance, we can experience through this device as well as the web. I mean, as well as our laptop, as well as our desktop, as well as our tablet. And it's really this convergence of sort of like my own little version of the multiverse, because I can experience the event as it's happening in near real time, much like the prevailing theories of physics tattooed on the back of these physics babes. But it's also here. Because this company right here, the aquarium in Vancouver, leveraging the semantic web through an augmented reality, but what if they went in and they decided to give some real-time information? So for instance, average wait time in line for a particular event. What if I could purchase a ticket right from my phone, standing in front of that, because I have 5 hours and I need to be able to spend my time wisely when I'm in Vancouver? Or how about this, I could position myself at the front of the line because I'll pay 30% more, if you will, to get there, because I know that's what my kids want to see. Well, companies like Google are doing things like this. What this is I'm basically showing a video of in Chicago, and really what's happening is Google is reading where I'm at and showcasing the information as a real-time update based upon data. This is in Henderson yesterday. So all I did was show the same, I just pulled up the same video, but it knew where I was at. And it's a data-driven experience. And it's personalized to me, and they're taking advertising to the next level. Companies like Volkswagen, companies like Adidas are already using this. This is about personalization, about making the consumer not have to do any work, but delivering them information that's meaningful and personalized to their own unique space, their own unique time. And by the way, believe it or not, probably art copy code. I'm not positive, but it seems to make sense. Personalizing the experience based on my search history. So that could be creepy or it could be great, because yes, it's all about trying to drive consumption and a sale, but it's about keeping the consumer at the center of the equation. So which brands are getting it? So Dwell Insights asked these high net worth individuals, what brands get it from a holistic experience? Not just a screen experience, but a holistic experience. AMG Mercedes. From the time that I decided to buy this car, to the time that I decided to visit a dealership searching for it, to when I actually get involved in their loyalty program or to their driving events. It is geared towards delivering a holistic experience. And every time I touch this product, I feel great. Nike. The context of the Nike experience is obviously the shoe and the place where I'm at, whether it's on a beach, whether it's on a mountain, but it's also the virtual network it empowers on my body. And then I can share those experiences with friends across the world. I can have a run simultaneously with my friend in Spain, and we can share stats near real time. That's the context. That's convergence. That's delivering a delightful experience. This company, delivering the context is my kitchen, delivering delightful experience of useful but artful utensils, and a completely great web experience. Just check it out if you want to have a thing to sort of juxtapose against. And of course, we have Apple, which we've talked about. I feel good buying stuff from Apple because I feel calm. I like the fact that I can go into a store, and I like the fact that they ask me, do you want to have your receipt mailed to you via email or your Apple ID or this or that or printed out? And they know who I am. So what is the attitude? The attitude is one to embrace it. Embrace this. Not because I'm saying it or because Stefan is up here talking about the trends. Consumers, your consumers are embracing this. And it's also to don't just do it, it's to live it. Nike just doesn't do it. Nike lives it. And if you live it, your your customers, and your consumers, and your clients will live it with you as well. With that, I say thank you, and have a great rest of the conference.